everyone, it's Enjoy English School.
Yeah, hey.
Today is March 22nd. We're on pages 42 and 43. We're on our destination article, Norway in a nutshell.
那我们今天3月22号行遍天下，我们要继续我们48分钟的缩影啊，挪威的缩影。
Yeah, Norway just seems like I just want to go there. Would you want to go to Norway in the summer when they have 24-hour daylight or in the winter when it's 24 hours in the dark?
In the winter.
So you can see the northern lights.
Northern Lights.
Aurora Borealis. But then maybe when you want to go see the fjords, when you want to ride the Bergen Railway, you can't see anything because it's dark?
Maybe the next summer.
Like, yeah, it'd be cool, like, if you can get a little of both, but I don't know. It's kind of hard. What do you think? Do we visit Norway in the summer or do we visit Norway in the winter? Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know. Let us know what you think. All right, let's get ready to hear our article. Today's a tough one. Just get ready. Don't let the words scare you.
We will meow a lot. Meow, 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 meow.
Norway in a nutshell. While in Flum, explore the beauty of the Sogne Fjord, the world's second largest fjord. Take a ferry from Flum to Gudvingen on the Aurlandsfjord, one arm of the Sogne Fjord. Then travel along the second arm, the Norway Fjord. Both the Norway Fjord and the Aurlandsfjord are part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Norway Fjord is 20 kilometers long and surrounded by mountains almost 1,700 meters high, while the Aurlandsfjord is slightly smaller at 17 kilometers long and surrounded by mountains that reach heights of around 1,400 meters. Once in Gudvingen, go on a kayak adventure and explore the Norway Fjord. This is also a perfect place to learn more about Viking history and experience their culture at the Viking village. From Gudvingen, travel along a bus route with great scenery to Voss. In Voss, there are a variety of activities to enjoy, such as whitewater rafting, indoor skydiving, and the Voss gondola. After enjoying the fun of Voss, travel to Bergen by train. Bergen is known as the gateway to the fjords. Enjoy the natural landscape by joining a sailboat cruise or riding in a boat to explore more of Norway's fjords.
All right, friends, we're back from the article, and we're just going to be honest with you. Paragraph 1 talks about traveling in Norway, and like we said at the top of day 1, Norway is famous for their difficult words. We're going to use our best pronunciation, but when you're practicing this, and maybe you're a person that likes to read out loud, do not be afraid of the words. It's okay. We at Enjoy English School always want to give you the best pronunciation. But for you, if you're not going to Norway, don't worry about it. Listen, when I was practicing our article, I went on YouTube and I tried to listen to people say these words. 那个光课也不要说. These are hard words, so you shouldn't be afraid of it, okay, guys? So you just jump in there with your favorite
meow
or beep. That's kind of funny too, right? Like you're saying something bad.
Yeah.
Let's jump right in. Paragraph 1. While in Flum, explore the beauty of Sognefjord, the world's second largest fjord.
好，不要被大字吓到，我们来咯。他说，在这个佛罗姆的时候呢，一探世界2大的峡湾，这个松恩峡湾。
I'm sorry. Okay, so while, don't forget, we won't say while you are in Flum. When we're just talking about while 你在的时候, we can cut all those out. So while in Flum is fine. While you are in, it feels a little wordy. We don't have to say that. Oh. And we see the Sognefjord. We know this is a place. So we have the article the. You can give that a little circle there. Our next sentence says, take a ferry from Flum to Gudvangen on the Aurlandsfjord, one arm of the Sognefjord.
搭乘邮轮从佛罗姆前往古德凡根，其位于松恩峡湾的其中一条分支。然后呢，爱与兰峡湾。
You read the Chinese like I do.
Oh my god, this is so difficult.
So this is
中文
called
不重要，反正就是很多地名。
Choppy, Choppy. Listen, these are really hard words. And like we said, you shouldn't be afraid of them. You just go with it and try to focus on the English. Honestly, thinking about it, 这个是非常忌讳。我常常告诉学生 Like, don't worry about names or something. 你看那个文法，你就专心那个文法，这是最重要的。
我们讲一个最重要的东西，老师的姓怎么念？我到现在还是不会念。
Gorski. Gorski.
Chris 喵喵。
Yeah, exactly. That's what she called me. Yo, Chris Meow Meow.
Yeah.
And but that kind of this is a perfect example. We have some words that are hard to say. Don't worry about it, man. Just pay attention to the grammar. And 你听那个文法，他告诉你这是什么意思。The, oh, we know it's a place. And, oh, we know it's a river or something you can stand and walk on. 怎么样？ Listen to the grammar today. 完美的机会。
听文法，然后单字不要太拘泥啊。
That's right. Then travel along the second arm, the Njordefjord. 句号。
他说沿着这个第二条分支，也就是我们刚刚讲的那个 Njordefjord， 然后就是纳柔伊湾峡湾，它的沿着这边去做了一个旅行，这样。
Both the Njordefjord and Arlandsfjord are part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
好，重点不是那个很难的字，重点是我们刚刚提到的这两个很难的字，它都是 UNESCO 联合国的这个教科文组织世界遗产，它是世界遗产的一个部分。
Now, don't forget, both means two. 如果三个以上, we'll say the word all. Write down all and write equals 3 or more, 三个以上. And we have the word site at the end of our sentence. Remember, site is something natural.
自然的景观。
That's right. Let's continue here. The Njordefjord is 20 kilometers long and is surrounded by mountains almost 1,700 meters high, while the Arlandsfjord is slightly smaller at 17 kilometers long and surrounded by mountains that reach heights of around 1,400 meters.
那纳柔伊峡湾呢？它有20公里长，而且被1700公尺高的群山围绕。那另外一个我们提到的这个很难念的，叫做爱羽兰峡湾，它呢就稍微小一点点哦，长17公里，四周呢被高约1400公尺的群山环抱。
Okay, here's our TikTok challenge of the day. Say all these words really quickly. Send us the video. That's what we want to see. All right, with that. And yeah, do a dance too. Let's get ready for our next paragraph. Hey everyone, it's Enjoy English School. We're back with paragraph 2. We're on day 2 of our Norway in a Nutshell article. We're on pages 42 and 43. And Minnie, I have a question. Are you ready? Who is the most famous Viking?
I don't know.
If you study a little history, there's actually a few Vikings you know, which is weird because Vikings, number one, 不是真的一个人, right? 他们不是那个一群人. That's right. They were pirates. And like they weren't even around for a long time, but they've had a huge impact on England and kind of European history.
在欧洲历史上，维京人这个族群，他们有很大的影响力。虽然他们不是只是一个人，是一群人，也没有很久的时间，对吧？
Yeah. So I mean, Finland, Iceland, Greenland, 都是他们. The Vikings hit North America long before Christopher Columbus. But probably today, honestly, the most famous Viking was Bluetooth. That's right, the cell phone guy, right?
蓝牙.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There was this famous leader from what we call Norway, and he united Denmark, Holland, and Norway together about 1,000 years ago. And he had a dead tooth. His tooth was dead, but it didn't fall out, so it turned blue.
好，这个很有画面哦。所以他说最有名的这个维京人，他其实名字就叫蓝牙，就是你们现在手机那个蓝牙连接的蓝牙。那大概在1000年前呢，他联合了挪威、丹麦这些国家一起。然后他为什么叫蓝牙？原因是因为他牙根坏掉。然后以前可能维京人嘛，他们也没有什么牙医，所以那个牙齿的颜色就变得有点蓝蓝紫紫的。
They had dentists back then, but oh my gosh, you didn't want to go to the dentist.
Why not?
We don't have time for it, but oh my God, I love these kind of stories. It's terrible. It's like Halloween stories.
Okay. 吓人。
Bluetooth, the Viking, was a great communicator. He was a great fighter, but he was also a great talker. And that's kind of the reason why they use Bluetooth, because he could help these people communicate. Just like your Bluetooth connects your PC and your cell phone.
哦，所以我们对维京人，听到维京人就觉得他们很高大、很粗鲁、很会打架。可是其实维京人他可以结很多不同族群在一起，所以它有一个连结的作用。所以你看，我们现在的蓝牙连结也是把我们的手机跟我们的电脑跟我们的一些设备连接在一起。
And when you look at the logo for Bluetooth, that little B is actually how Bluetooth wrote his name in those old, like Viking runes. Rune is like common, like their words.
所以我们现在蓝牙的那个 B 是长这样子，有点像两个旗子这样子尖尖的嘛。那个也是以前维京人他们在写自己名字的那个 B 的时候，他签名的时候就这样签。
He's a famous guy.
Wow.
There we go. Thank you, Bluetooth. Let's jump right into our next paragraph.
自己变得好聪明哎。
Once in Gudvangen, go on a kayak adventure and explore Njordifjord.
那你抵达这个 Gudvangen 之后呢，你可以去参加这个独木舟 kayak 的探险，然后探索纳威峡湾。
So we can go on a kayak or we can take a kayak. Have you ever kayaked before?
Yes.
I love kayaking.
And I can go backward.
Can you, like this?
Something like
In
that.
a kayak? You
Yeah.
kayak like this. There
Yeah,
you go. That's
okay.
your move. We're dancing. Here's our TikTok challenge. You tell us all the place names and then you kayak.
That's pretty fun.
Here we go. This is also a perfect place to learn more about Viking history and experience their culture at the Viking village.
那维京村呢，也是一个可以学习更多有关 Vikings 维京人的历史跟体验他们文化绝佳地点，搞不好在那边可以找到 Bluetooth 的故事哦。
I maybe, yeah. They have like a village and you can talk to people and they tell you stories. There are actually a lot of videos from Gudvangen that talk about the Viking village there. And I watched those videos and it looked really fun. They had like a traditional village and those people look like they take it really seriously. It seems like a fun place to go.
所以网络上有很多资源可以看到。
From Gudvangen, travel along a bus route with great scenery to Voss.
那我们这边有出现昨天的单字，从古的凡根出发，沿着风景优美的巴士路线 route or route， 那可以前往沃斯这个地方。
Now we have the word scenery here. Scenery, no C defined, you can draw a little X above it. Scenery is an uncountable noun. We could say the sights, the views, those are plural. But here, scenery is uncountable. We never say sceneries in English. And to here, of course, means thou.
所以在这边 scenery 很重要，它是不可数名词。如果你要用可数名词，你可以用 view。
In Voss, there are a variety of activities to enjoy, such as whitewater rafting, indoor skydiving, and the Voss gondola.
听起来好有趣哦。他说在 Voss 沃斯这个地方有各式各样的活动可以让你体验哦，例如像是急流泛舟啊、室内跳伞啊，还有沃斯缆车。
So all this water from like in these fjords, at least a lot of the water come from icebergs or glaciers.
冰山融化的水。
So that water should be
Cold.
super cold.
Freezing cold.
Super cold. I'm thinking like being in a kayak, you get a little wet. That's cold. But whitewater rafting in this water? Whoa, that must be super cold. But yeah, because when's the best time to whitewater raft? Like in the spring,
Summer.
right? Well, in the summer, the snow melted. So there's less water, right? So the water is fullest in the spring because the mountain snows start to melt.
对。
And the rivers are fattest at that time, quote unquote
所
fattest.
以春天应该是
天气
在
还是冷。
挪威，还是冷欸。
Yeah, dude, it's some cold water.
Yeah.
But I bet, like, I just want to drink the water, right? You think it's clean? I would drink it.
Okay.
They'd be like, don't drink it. I'd be like,
Don't forget to take some pills with you.
really? No,
Just
I'd be
in
all right.
case.
It's all right. It's iceberg water. It's glacier water.
也是啦。
It's like magic. Let's continue.
Magic water.
Oh, gondola. Gondola. I always
缆车。
thought gondolas were only in Venice, in Italy. I didn't know gondolas were also the ski chairs. I didn't know that. I was like, gondola? I was like, there's Like you wouldn't, like there's no singing guy. There's no Italian singing guy, right?
Oh.
I always thought a gondola was only the boat in Venice. I didn't know it was also the ski chair.
但是我跟你相反呢，我一直以为 gondola 就是一定要有那种什么 zipline skyline 那种才有。
What did you think the boat guy was called? Boat guy? You're like, oh, honey, let's go on a romantic boat guy ride.
Boat ride， 这样子还蛮有趣的，所以威尼斯的那个小船那个也叫做缆车 gondola。
Really? So you thought it was only the sky chair, and I thought it was only the singing guy. See, Minnie and I, we only have half a brain each.
But we sit together.
That's right. We're a powerful force together.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
We did it. We did it. We know what a gondola is.
但是我觉得台湾的小孩应该会跟我一样，因为我们有猫空缆车。
Oh, that's right. 猫空 gondola, right?
我们没有威尼斯人在那边唱歌。
I thought there was a guy riding you up the mountain. He's singing. It's like a Taiwanese guy. He's like some abe. He's like singing, right?
然后脚要
He's singing like Wubai, like playing guitar.
不要，我不
Wubai's
要。
awesome. Wubai's awesome.
好 ，next.
Let us know in the comments. Wubai. Here we go. After enjoying the fun of Voss, travel to Bergen by train.
那在体验过 Voss 的乐趣之后呢，你可以搭乘火车前往卑尔根。
And Bergen is known as the gateway to the fjords.
那我们昨天其实也有听到这个名字，那这边又补充说明告诉你，卑尔根其实就是以通往挪威峡湾的入口而著名的哦。
Yeah, and we learned yesterday, fjords, remember, they're not rivers. Think of like that's right, you smash your hand in the sand and you kind of claw back, and then your hand kind of gets tired. That's kind of like the glacier, and there's nowhere for it to go. So it stops. You take a cruise and you have to turn around. You can't keep going.
有点像 lagoon 吗？
Lagoon is something a little bit different. I think it's a pool. It's like you're in a mountain and there's a hole and it's a pool.
Oh.
It's like a pool. It's a fjord is close to a river. A lagoon is like a pool. I was a social studies teacher. Knowing geography was like I love geography.
所以一个可能是峡湾，是我们这边讲的这个。然后如果是 lagoon 的话，比较像是
the Blue Lagoon. Isn't it? It's also in Norway, isn't it?
Lagoons are everywhere.
Are they really?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite lagoon?
In where I got engaged.
In Taiwan?
Vietnam.
Oh, Vietnam. Oh, okay. What's the name of that lagoon?
下龙湾啊，哈龙北。
That's a fun name. Can you say it again?
下龙湾。
You said it really fast. Okay. Our final sentence today begins. Enjoy the natural landscape by joining a sailboat cruise or riding in a boat to explore more of Norway's fjords.
那透过参加帆船巡航或者是搭船来享受自然风光，并且探索更多的挪威峡湾。
Now we have the word landscape. Landscape just means scenery. We saw that word a little earlier in paragraph 2 here. And it's also uncountable. It's also countable. We can talk about landscapes. When we talk about landscapes, I think about the paintings. So if you're an art student, I'm thinking about you painting like a farm or some mountains. Those are called landscape paintings.
所以 landscape 这个字就是风景嘛，跟我们刚刚 scenery 有点像。那老师刚刚讲到 landscape painting， 那它的意思就是说风景画。
Also, if maybe you know some people, I know in America, people that are like 20, 21, they need money. There's a hard job you can do and make good money. It's called landscaping. And you're the person that cuts the grass, cuts the bushes, pulls up the flowers. Usually for big businesses, you have to wake up very early. You have to work very hard, and it's a very tough job. But you can make good money, and that's called landscaping.
哦，所以如果把去掉一加上 ing， 它可能就是美国青年21、22的那个年代的那个打工的工作，很劳力付出的工作，但你可以赚很多钱。就是你去整地、整理一些可能农场啊，或者是观光休闲农场的地方。这样。
I was a landscaper for one day, and I just said.
One day,
I was like, nah, I'm good. I was tired. My hands were all cut. I was done. All right. With that, let's get ready for vocab review. All right, friends, we're back with vocab review. Let's wrap up. Our first word today is a ferry.
F-E-R-R-Y ferry 是代表是游轮啊、游艇的意思。
It's like a boat bus. Not F-A-I-R-Y, right?
不是小仙女哦。
That's right. Number 2, we have to surround something or surrounded.
昨天我们学到 surrounding ing 名词，氛围啊，背景气氛。那我们这边 surrounded 这边动词代表说围绕。
Slightly.
稍微
It just means a little.
一点点。
Next one, go on.
参加的意思就像 join。
Yeah, join, take, do. Next, scenery.
不可数名词很重要哦，它是风景的意思。
不可数. Let's go. Next one, indoor.
室内的。
And the opposite of indoor is
outdoor。
outdoor. And number 8, a landscape.
也是风景的意思，可以是可数，可以是不可数。
Yeah, or talking about paintings or pulling up weeds. And that's all the vocab we have for today. Let us know what you think about Norway. Have you been to Norway? Do you want to go to Norway? Where is Santa from? I still don't know.
Finland, Norway.
If you find him, tell him because I really want some Christmas presents. For Enjoy English School, I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Minnie.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.